everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do a get ready with me. Let's hope it doesn't take too long like my first one. I just wanted to try and play with makeup. So I have no idea what look I'm going for. I'm going to use mostly drugstore products as far as I can tell. The only thing that's not drugstore is probably my bronzer and my highlight. And my blush. No, actually no. Okay, anyways, let's get started. Alright, so of course I started my eyebrows. It takes a little long. I do have a tutorial coming up, or you know, at least how I do it. I'm letting them grow a little more. I've been saying that for years, I swear. So after I do my eyebrows and I pluck, I usually want to conceal the veins and stuff. So I'm gonna go in with my, what is this called? By BH Cosmetics. I think I've showed this already. The concealer corrector, and I just cover my lid. Hides the little itty bitty hairs that either are too small to pluck, or of course the veins, any pigmentation. I'm gonna go in with my Chella lace highlighter. I love carving out my eyebrows. This is gonna be a sort of dramatic look because the last one I did was like a natural bronzy type look. So I just line my brow, emphasize on the arch. And then I'll go in with a brush and blend that out downward. And I'll use my finger to blend it in a little as well. Ta-da! So with powder, I usually go in with a neutral. I usually go in with like a translucent powder, but this time I'm going to go in with a neutral powder. It doesn't matter as long as it's closest to your skin tone. So today I'm going to be using the NYX Boheme So I'll just get any fluffy blending brush. I'll go in with my Real Techniques Dome brush, I believe. No, Deluxe Crease brush. I don't understand how this is a crease brush. It's just so, I don't know, dense and like thick. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with, I believe it's that color. No, this one. Yeah. I go in with that peach tone and set the concealer. Yay. Oh man, Texas is hot. Sometimes I don't see a point in makeup. I don't even want to leave the house after I do my makeup. Anybody else feel that way? Okay, so using the same palette, I'm going to do an eyeshadow look. I'm also going to probably use my e.l.f. palette. I've had this for a while. Some shades aren't as pigmented as others, but the shimmery shades is probably what I go for the most on here. Anyways, the matte shades aren't very great. They're kind of chalky, but I mean, I got it free with like a $30 order or something like that, so I mean, it's pretty worth it. I usually like to start with like a camel color, a light gray color. I don't know which one to start with, y'all. I think I'm gonna go for like a purple cool tone look. Let's see how that goes. Now I'll go in with this. It's kind of taupey looking, but it's almost like a gray. So I'm gonna try that. So with the blending brush, I will go in and start hitting that crease. Whoa. It's like powder. It's flying everywhere. Blend it out far and then cover it up later. Sometimes I overdo it. And in this palette as well, there's also like a slide out. I think that's pretty cool. So in here there's blushes, and then there's like a pop of color, but they're still matte. So the whole palette is matte. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's kind of bulky though. So just depends on if you like it or not. So I'm going to go in with the purple. It's the only purple in here. It's really dark too. The pigmentation is pretty good. I need to smoke that out. I'm going to put it in my crease really lightly with the flat brush. And I'll blend that out with the same blending brush I used earlier. I also want to add some of that purple on the inside. And on the outside, not in the middle, because I think I want to do like a halo look. So again, blend. And we'll leave the middle alone, and I'll add probably like a shimmer there. It's getting dramatic. Okay, so as for the halo look, I'm looking at this palette. I'm probably gonna go with this purple right here. I'm gonna use my finger. Pat it on right here like this. And then on top of that, I want to add a little bit of like a champagne pearl, just to give it more oomph. And then we'll blend around it. This is kind of the look, right? I mean, I can deal. I want to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. I do that every time no matter the look. It just brightens them up. So I'm going to use this white shadow right here. Any white shadow, any mattes, any purples you have. It doesn't have to be the NYX palette. I always say, it doesn't have to be what I'm using, just as long as you have similar colors, or you can just freaking make your own. That's the beauty of makeup. I go crazy for like new palettes, and then I realize, well, I have those colors, it's just a different brand, and as long as they work for me, they work for me. I love makeup, but I have other priorities. So I do what I can with what I have. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so guess I can do my face. Should I do my... Yeah, I'll do my face, and then I'll finish the rest of my eyes. So for primer, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer. That's going to be focused on my T-zone, and where I have most of my pores and wrinkles and stuff like that. And then I'm going to use the NYX Master... Hold on. And then I'm also going to use the Maybelline Master Prime for the rest. So I'm going to use the Master Prime and get that. And then go in with the e.l.f. Almost done with it. Finally, rub that in. It's like the silicone feel. Let it warm up with your skin. I feel like if you don't do that, it makes little balls. Little silicone balls. I'm going to use my L'Oreal's True Match. So I just dab it where I need it. And then I'll blend. Alright, so I'm going to get to blending under the eye. I'm going to conceal with the NYX HD Creamy Concealer. I don't know what it's called because it rubbed off. But I love it. So we're just going to... And I'm going to put a lot. Just want to make sure that my under eye is definitely highlighted. Now I use my fingers to make sure I get up in there under my eyes before I set them. I'm going to use the NYX HD Finishing Powder in Banana, which is my holy grail lately. I've been practicing on the whole baking method, which I'm going to attempt here in a bit. But for this, I just use like directly under my eyes before I bake. Because I think baking is done with loose powder. I've tried baking with this stuff and it just wasn't loose enough to layer it on the way I wanted to. And for baking, I use kind of like this angled brush. I think it's a contour brush, but it's a little thick for my liking, so I just go ahead and use it for baking lately. And for baking, I've been using the NYX Color Correcting Powder in Banana. This is a loose powder. You're gonna layer that where you highlighted it. Highlighted. Jeez. It's right there. A little bit right here. And then a little bit under the contour. It's crazy, right? I know. So anyways, I'm just going to not too carefully blend this in, because I'm going to blend it in with a buffing brush in a bit. I just want to get the color there. And then we can buff in the bronzer. Yay! Okay, finally some blush. And I think I'm going to go with the deeper pink one. But I'm going to be using the e.l.f. stippling brush for that, because it might get intense. I don't know. So just stipple it on towards the temples, down to the apples of your cheeks. And then I'll buff that in as well. Okay, now I can move on to the eyes again. For the bottom lash, I want to add a little bit of color. I'm going to go in with that purple, the dark purple from the matte palette, and just blend it in to the lower lash line. What's up? For eyeliner, I swear I have the worst lucks with eyeliner. I tried this CoverGirl one I found at, it was on clearance, I wonder why, Line Exact, and it had the little, hear that? I love when eyeliners have that, because you know it's mixing it up and it's not clumping up in there. I tried the Master Precise, it doesn't do that, it's just a marker, and it just gets dry, really dry, once you try to put it over eyeshadow. So I have to keep like moistening it. The only one that doesn't get dry on me is the Balm's Schwing. So I'm gonna have to go on with that. Sorry guys, if you have an eyeliner that you prefer, you know, use it, because the ones that I would like to use for y'all as far as drugstore, they're not working out for me. So Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I decided to do fake lashes today, aka falsies. Wish me luck. Should just zoom in again. Ooh. So this is the black eyelash glue. Best to use when you have black eyeliner on. Even though the white one clears, even though the white one dries clear, sometimes it doesn't dry very matte. This one seems to, though. Okay. Can you see what I'm doing? Probably not. Oh, jeez. And then I'm reminded of why I don't do fake lashes. So you can kind of see a difference, right? Maybe? No? So there's my lashes. Oh my god, they're so freaking out of there. Like, what am I supposed to do with these? I'm just so not used to it. So anyways, I'm going to do my highlight. Mary Lou-Manizer, Holy Grail. Can't help it. I'm using my fan brush. I'm just going to dust it on my cheekbone and above my brow arch. Whoa. This is not my everyday look, I promise. No, not for Texas. Tip of the nose, of course. And I kind of dust that a little bit and take it up. Get the chin. Barely. Cupid's bow. I actually should do that after I do my lips, but I can't help it. And if there's any excess on the brush, I just hit the forehead. And also, can't forget the inner corner of the eyes. Let me get that real quick. Boom. I don't even know if you can see it. See, highlight my brow area, brow bone. I also want to go through and blend my eyes real quick, because after I put my foundation, I think I wiped some of it off back here, so I just want to go in and blend. And I also want to hit my whole face up and blend all that together. Just a quick sweep. Oh my gosh, am I shaking the table? My bad. I can add a little darkness to the end of my eyebrows. I'm taking my Maybelline something twin brow and just darkening the end where it faded. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna go do my hair and we'll complete that look. BRB. I'm gonna finish with lips. Dab a little bit of that. It's starting to feel dry again. It's a really thick matte formula, but I like it. And I'll go over it with lip liner. And then I'll go over it with a brush to blend in the liner with lipstick. That's my finished look. Sorry if you could hear my bushes getting watered. I went in with the Wet n Wild Ravin Rasin, I believe that's what it's called. And then I went in with a lip pencil, Wet n Wild's Plumberry. Was it that one? Wait. Yeah, it was the Plumberry. So if you've made it this far, thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe if you have not. Follow me on social media, I'll leave the links down below, and check out my other videos if you get a chance. If you're bored, see you on the next video. Bye. Hello everyone. Ooh. Hi. Hi everybody. Drives me crazy. I have like no patience. So this is it. It's a little off the top. I wouldn't do it every day. That's intense. That's pretty intense. I think I still need practice with the baking. This isn't working out how I wanted it to.